Hacking into governments is discouraged. Hacking into corporations is forbidden. This is OCTOMAGIC. Hello everyone, my name is Blair.
Hi, I'm Kiran.
And
You may
we're...
remember me from last time.
Yeah, or you don't, right? What if
In
they
which
don't?
case, I will be sad, but you
uh,
might just be very forgetful.
yeah, and we're watching another Pirates of the Caribbean movie because we hate ourselves?
This one's actually not bad. Like, if we were, I feel like we can start making the "we hate ourselves" joke once we get to like 4 and 5, but like,
Yeah.
it's a little early yet.
That's true. That's fair. Um, Before we started recording, we like did some like fun spitballs of like Pirates of the Caribbean 6.
Which,
Um,
like, even odds on whether they make it or not, honestly.
yeah, I
Oh
don't
God,
know.
what if they do like a crossover with Indiana Jones? Can they do that? Does Disney own Indiana Jones? I forget.
I mean, they do, but like they can't because Indiana Jones is like ancient. I mean, it's not ancient, but it's like it's. I got that mixed up. Indiana Jones is World War II era.
Well, yeah, but like, they can pull some kind of time travel bullshit or something if they really run out of ideas and they really just want to rake in the cash with a crossover.
Yeah, but why would they do it with fucking Indiana Jones?
I don't know, because they're vaguely similar in the sense that they're like swashbuckly, adventure genres, but with magic thrown in for no adequately explainable reason.
You're terrible. No. Bad. Stop.
Wow, rude. Okay, fine, fine. If my ideas are that bad, maybe we should just like see how much better of a job Disney did, huh?
Oof. All right. That's a pretty good segue, actually. You get full
All right.
marks for that.
Nice. Okay, let's go.
All right. Three,
Three,
two,
two.
one.
I'll let you do it.
Three, two, one. Play. Oh, it's
I just
buffering.
realized that the first one didn't have the Disney Castle played before it, but this one does.
Yes. Wait, did it not?
I don't remember seeing it. I think it went straight to the logo.
Hmm. Yeah. So, pirates, right?
Yeah. Um. Oh yeah. In later movies, they start having the Disney Castle fly the Jolly Roger, but they didn't do it in this one.
Yeah. Huh. Seems like a bad precedent, right? Like piracy is bad.
I mean, yeah, but Disney clearly doesn't think so, as we will see in these next couple of films.
Well, I mean, piracy is good as long as you're not pirating a Disney film, right?
Steal from corporations is forbidden, am I right?
Yeah.
But like Disney's take on like actual nautical piracy in these movies is pretty unequivocally like it's good unless you like murder people, which is sort of an inconsistent take on the subject, but whatever. We're actually starting with the movie now.
We are. There's teacups
Yeah.
and sheet music. Hey, there's our pirate boo.
That's not even the actual East India Company flag.
Fucking. So wait, was that like a reference to the thing, the America, right? There's like this famous painting of George Washington on like a horse on a boat.
Yeah, I think you might be a little bit ahead of me. Oh wait, no, you're not. Never mind. I don't think it is.
Okay. See, it's all dark because it's raining. It's tragic.
I like the silent like musical montage thing. That's always been a trope I've liked.
Hmm.
Why don't they know why it's happening? He like saved a guy who was condemned to the gallows, and they only gave him a day or so's head start, didn't they?
They did they gave them like a day's head start.
Those guys have halberds. Why do they have halberds?
Because, I mean, it's fun. Halberds a curl. In fact, I do. So this is Beckett, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does look an awful lot like Norrington. I can see how you got them confused.
So he has warrants for both of them. Ooh. It's piracy. Oh. No. It's just all death, right? All punishments are death.
Well, I mean, not at this point. They only...
What? What's funny?
The captain thing.
Oh, I think I might
He's got
be...
them doing it now.
I think I might be a bit early. Like, we've desynced.
I'm at 420 now.
I'm at 427.
I think you're actually a few seconds ahead of me.
That's what I just said.
All right, can you pause it for like 3 seconds?
Okay, I'm at 438.
Okay, yeah, we're basically in the same place now.
Okay. Ha 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 ha.
Did you unpause it? You can unpause it.
I did, I unpaused it.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, look, there's crows. Doesn't Jack do some crazy shit where, like, he gets captured and then escapes from a...
Yeah, this movie is where the Jack shenanigans really start to, like, crank up.
What fucking location is this?
Who even knows?
Like, pirate jail? The jail specifically for pirates run by pirates?
I have no idea wow. I got away with, like, showing a dude's eye ripped out on screen in a Disney movie.
Well, it's PG-13.
Yeah, it's PG-13.
Yeah. I mean, look, they did that in the... Well, Netflix did it recently with,
Did they?
Yeah, with the puppet show.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fucking the Dark Crystal. They did Dark Crystal show.
Okay, yeah, but those are puppets. Like, this is live action.
Okay.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Should probably try to provide better commentary rather than just talking about completely unrelated things to the movie.
I don't know. Dark Crystal's pretty good. There are no pirates. Unfortunately, there are no pirates in Dark Crystal. So, you know. What? The gunshot?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just, like, holding it up like a periscope. He has an actual gun now, right? With, like, a bunch of bullets.
What, he is what?
Like an actual gun with a bunch of bullets rather than just, like, his one-shot mutiny or
that's true.
maroon pistol.
Yeah. With the the whole, like, the very, what is it called? Black Freighter? From Watchmen, right?
Why do they care that the treasure was reclaimed by the sea? They can't use it. It's cursed.
Wait, when did it go into the ocean?
They just said it did. Like, off screen between the movies.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we didn't watch the post credit scene.
Yeah, but the monkey is still alive.
Yeah, like the post credit scene where the monkey grabbed an extra coin
Yeah.
so that it's undead forever now.
Wait, so this is the same crew as before, isn't it?
Yeah, mostly like the
Yeah.
same the guy with the parrot and
But like the lady, Tessa Thompson or whatever.
uh
Wait, was it Tessa
not
Thompson?
Tessa Thompson, Zoe Saldana.
Fuck, Zoe Saldana.
She may or may not still be here.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're going to get the key. What?
They're just being
Assholes?
deliberately obtuse.
Oh. Oh, wait, what?
This is the compass going bonkers because he doesn't know what he wants. Remember?
Why? But doesn't he want the key?
Yeah, but he doesn't know where it is, or not where it is. Sorry, he doesn't know like what it is or what it unlocks or why it's good at all.
Wait, but then why even go after the image of the key? What's the purpose?
Yeah, it is sort of weird. We're thrown into this in medias res, and we don't know like why he decided to go after it in the first place, or what he thought he was going to get from this. So it is slightly awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the scene where we get Beckett and his like motive rant? I know it's in this room, but I don't remember.
His what?
He like gives a speech about his motive. Beckett does.
I mean, yeah. If it probably soon, like I'd imagine they'd want to do it early.
It's a really good speech. We should keep an eye out for it.
Okay. I thought he was condemned to death.
Yeah, but he's...
That's cool.
Technically, that's not what letters of marque do. Well, oh, okay, well... They do have like an accurate sense of what letters of marque are. Okay, yeah, this is the speech. We've been awfully quiet. Like, I know I said to, like...
Oh, he wants the compass.
Yeah. Wasn't that obvious?
No.
The compass is like the MacGuffin of these two movies.
I thought the chest was the MacGuffin.
Okay, well it is, but the compass is also the MacGuffin. It's like they have so many random bits and bobs that they like absolutely have to have people have. Like they have the compass, they have the chest, they have the heart, which is in the chest, but then later not in the chest. They have the key to the chest.
One can say they have a hole in
this movie.
One could say they have,
and they have the jar of dirt, which later has the heart in it, but then doesn't have the heart in it anymore. Like you can.
Wait, this is a jar of chest? Sorry, a jar of dirt? What?
Yeah, just keep watching. It gets really convoluted going forward.
It's like they have a whole like infinity stones worth of
Yeah,
MacGuffins.
they do. Are those like barnacles?
Yeah, but like magic barnacles, I assume.
Yeah. Haha, because the sand is like an hourglass.
Ah,
How did Bootstrap get on here?
I don't know, magic, right?
Like, yes, but also, I hate that that's the explanation for everything.
You don't.
It's actually a pretty powerful statement that this is like one of the only times in the series that Jack is left completely speechless.
Hmm. Yeah, so for our audience at home, we're being quieter in this movie than the last movie because I don't remember it. Ah.
What does that mean?
What is what? So it's you then?
It's yeah.
Ah.
He should have already been dead, right?
Hmm.
Oh, because he took one of the
Uh,
coins. So he was a
right.
ghost pirate for that little while.
Ooh, that sucks. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So who was who was like
Who's what?
who was the first like the original owner of the Black Pearl?
I
Cuz
don't
like
think we're told in this movie or either of the next two.
what
We
is
may learn in the fifth one, but I haven't seen it,
hmm.
or at least not all of it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that like
I do know some of the plot twists from the fifth one, but only by like
yeah, cuz if they rose
yeah, someone had to have owned it originally, but I don't
yeah,
think we know it yet.
that might be good for a hypothetical number 6.
Well, yeah, but then you just have to do like ghosts or zombies again because the dude who originally owned it is probably dead.
True.
The black spot effect, I like that. It makes it look like a poison or a bite or something, like the flesh is dying.
Hmm.
Delightfully creepy.
So wait, where does he
He's freaking out because Bootstrap Bill just said that Davy Jones was going to sick the Kraken on him,
Oh shit. That's not good.
which you may have missed because we were talking over it. Like we were silent for like a whole 5 or 10 minute chunk of time, and then when we actually started talking,
It
was
was
when
the
actual
important
plot
part.
happened.
This fucking monkey.
Nice.
It's a hat. Who cares?
Jack cares. Like everyone, like it's kind of like
Indiana
he
Jones.
yeah, I was gonna say, and like everyone knows that he would like never leave his hat behind, and so when he says to leave it, they're like, "Oh shit!"
Hmm. Is a tentacle gonna drag the hat down?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
Turkish. Are these supposed to be like the Barbary pirates
I don't know what that means.
from like North Africa,
I
which was
yeah,
it
you're
doesn't
the
it doesn't
history
matter
person.
because these guys are about to die anyway.
Yeah. There's only like 2 of them on the ship. So apparently it is canon in this universe that 2 people can like control a ship this size.
I guess it is. Well, I mean, they might be the only ones on the deck, but like, okay, so the Kraken just like murders that ship in a hot second, but then with every other ship that the main characters are on, it'll take forever.
Well, yeah, because the main characters are on it.
I know, but
So it is canonically a wig.
yeah, we see it come off in the first one when the Ghost Pirates raid the Dauntless.
Okay. Lack of faith in that dog with keys. Jesus.
Yeah.
So when does she like get escape? When does she escape? Because that has to happen, right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
They're
I
not
don't
gonna.
remember most of this movie super well.
Ooh. In front of the dad again.
Haha, foreshadowing.
Hmm?
Foreshadowing. Like the eye on the horizon thing could very loosely be construed as foreshadowing for her having to like look out for him because he's the captain of the Dutchman and he.
I guess.
I mean, now we can actually say that things are foreshadowing because they can't have made this movie without planning at World's End.
That's true.
And that's foreshadowing for the third one when they do go to Singapore.
Hmm. They're gonna oop. Paused. My thing paused. Oop. Buffering.
Did you pause it by accident?
No, it's buffering.
Oh, okay. I'll pause it until you. I'm at 21 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, sorry everybody. We're not gonna try this again. It's just gonna keep happening. And you're gonna have to fucking deal with it. I'm not sorry.
You just said you were sorry a second ago.
Well, I lied. Oh, come on. Do I have to turn off my Wi-Fi? Does that help? Like, you know how, like, sometimes you have to turn off your Wi-Fi for your... Oop!
Are you watching this on your phone?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I am at 21 minutes, like, square.
All right, so just play the next 11 seconds and then pause it, and then we'll sync up again.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. A ship with black sails. Cool. What the fuck ship is that? Oh, is it that's the ship?
Yeah, they just like straight up beached the Pearl because they were so desperate to get on land.
Ah. I mean, I guess the Kraken can't get it if it's on land.
The Kraken can't go there, and Davy Jones also can't go there.
Wait, what? What
His
fucking...
whole like...
Oh yeah, he can't go. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he can't set foot on land except for once every 10 years.
Right. It is a pretty ship. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, how's spring break?
It's been going all right.
Where he just, just fucking yell his name on this beach. That'll help.
You know,
Jesus
this series
Christ.
reuses its musical cues a lot. Like, we know that the main theme pops up over and over again, but like right now, if you listen very closely, or if you had listened very closely a second ago, you could have heard the Barbossa Ghost Pirates theme.
That's interesting. It doesn't really make
Yeah.
sense in this
Yeah, I
context.
think it's just the general sort of. They don't really use themes for people so much as they use them for situations.
Mm,
Like the Ghost Pirates theme is for like menacing, suspensey situations, and then the main theme is for the action, swashbuckling stuff. And then there's another one they
it's
use for
kind of
Jack is
weak.
doing shenanigans that'll pop up in a moment.
Like that's a little weak, right? Like,
A little bit, but
well,
I think they're relying on like just the score being really memorable and well known to carry them.
that's true. Right. So this, we're gonna get into some like not great representation, right?
Yeah, like okay, this series tends to sort of vary in its portrayals of not white people.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the one hand, you have Anna Maria and like the
I do like that they're just like
the
making fun of him.
yeah. There's like Anna Maria and the black and Indian pirates and Jack's crew. And then later on in the later movies we get what's her face, the Hispanic pirate who's like Blackbeard's daughter or something.
Right. Yeah.
But then we also have like these guys and the Chinese pirates who are sort of in between problematic and not problematic somehow.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, oh yeah, and these like native people are literal cannibals.
Oh yeah.
It's like their whole thing.
Yeah. And they want to cannibalize Jack. Right?
Yeah.
That's the whoa, sorry everybody, plot twist.
Honestly, we've been spoiling these movies since like we started Black Pearls, so I'm not worried about it. Probably shouldn't watch this unless you've already seen all of them.
Oh, that's mean.
How does he speak their language?
Mm.
He's been here for like a day tops.
Well, clearly they speak the international pirate tongue. Ugh.
Haha, the eunuch joke's back.
So wait, their word for eunuch is eunuchy?
Mm-hmm. No, but he doesn't know it probably. Who even knows? Why even bother coming up with the no prize answer for something this stupid?
Mm. Savvy, like they know what that means. See, now she's the dog.
Wow.
What?
I'm not wowing at you, but I'm just.
He's a pretty cool dad.
Yeah. How is Elizabeth caught up in the whole like conspiracy to rescue Jack thing? All she did was faint, and like it was fake, but they don't know that, do they?
I don't know.
I guess because
Probably.
she like stood up for him at the end of the first one.
Yeah. Oh no.
They just like straight up Game of Thrones that twist.
Who is this guy?
He's like the generic East India dude.
Hmm.
He's like Beckett's second in command guy, but he doesn't really matter.
She's already gone, right?
Probably.
Who? uh. Hmm. Did she steal the pardon?
No, he gave it to Will.
Oh, okay. She's
Beckett
fine.
is such a good villain. Wait, why didn't he give them to Will?
Because why would he?
Because they're for Jack.
Yeah, but
Like
they're not.
he needs.
He doesn't need them.
Oh yeah, because they're not. They're not. They don't have anyone's name on them, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This might be important.
Ooh. Chest talk.
I don't really understand the negotiation that just went on here.
She made him sign the paper so that it's like a valid thing.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
I thought I was sort of they were talking about the compass, and I thought that there was like a thing that had been agreed on, but I guess I missed it. Oh, hey, it's these guys again.
yeah. And the dog.
Yeah.
This is how the fuck did they get there?
Who even knows? They were probably following the Black Pearl or whatever.
It's a cute dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, these characters didn't have to return.
I mean, they didn't have to. They also, I don't think they like detract anything from this movie. They're just comic relief. So I guess they are going to commandeer a ship again with two guys.
Yeah.
So are all ships in this universe just complete magic?
Yes.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, the Black Pearl is, so
Okay, well,
Well,
kinda.
I mean, that's the thing, though. If it only takes two people, why do they have crew of more than two people ever?
Yeah, I guess like they need the guns
I
because
think
Jack and Will never fire the interceptor's guns when they're piloting it, and we don't see those two Turkish guys
maybe they're just
use
maybe it's
cannons.
like a question of quality and speed, right? You can't go as fast with a crew of two.
He's just got like a necklace made out of you.
Human parts.
Yeah.
Why?
Hmm?
Why is he a god? Why would they believe that?
Who knows?
Ooh. I mean, you could.
It's sort of weird how the Pearl has like a gigantic crew, but 90% of them are just completely irrelevant. Like half the freaking crew dies.
True. He's like trying to convince them all to focus on the fire so we can escape.
Yeah, and also so that it will take longer to build.
Hmm. Cut the bridge.
This is the Jack is doing shenanigans theme.
It is. Yeah. Oop, cliff time.
And I think this is the first time that he does something that just completely breaks suspension of disbelief.
Wait, isn't this just like the thing that fucking Luke Skywalker did?
Is
Right?
it?
The fucking like
No,
the
he
pole
was.
thing, right? What is he gonna do?
You'll see.
East India Company. This is really stupid.
Okay, so we don't get the really silly thing until for another minute or so.
Hmm. I mean, this is a little silly.
This, oh yeah, this too.
The music itself
Also,
is a little
yeah,
silly.
I think it's deliberately kind of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously. You guys can do it. No, no, you can't. I'm surprised the cage is maintaining itself. Holy, that's a lot of effort.
What?
Why does it matter? Right? Like, I get that about six will do, but like, wouldn't it be better to have more? Like, I don't see why it's now a competition.
Yeah, like, yeah, that doesn't really make any sense.
And these guys are gonna die.
It's weird that all of the crew members of color are on that side.
Ooh, yeah. That's not great.
And so now, like, easily 3/4 and possibly more of Jack's crew has been killed off.
Yeah.
And they're still gonna crew the ship somehow.
With 6, yeah. I mean, it's all you need. That is a pretty cool. It's pretty cool face paint. Like the skull face paint.
It is pretty sweet.
You know, blowing on it isn't gonna help. No, Jack, okay, you've gotten the ball up, but how are you gonna get out of the ball? There you go.
This is as likely to that was as likely to get him to just fall into the fire as anything. He just breaks out.
I mean, yeah, but then he could have rolled out of the fire, right?
Yeah, but not without getting, like, serious burns.
Yeah.
His clothes probably would have caught.
Yeah, and then he'd keep rolling.
I hate that this isn't even the only thing in this movie that involves a bunch of main characters rolling around in something in order to try to escape a dangerous situation.
Yeah. Like, it's the wheel, right? The wheel comes up in this one?
Yeah. Okay, what the fuck?
This is really silly.
Yeah, like, I had kind of blocked this entire sequence out of my memory, honestly.
Haha, haha, it's funny because he's short.
I think maybe this movie is not as good as I remembered it being for the most part. Like, we were kind of, the whole reason we were doing this was to answer the question of whether these movies still hold up, and
yeah, so far this is not amazing.
I mean, it has its moments, but
yeah, well, I mean, this is just the worst part of the film, right?
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to Davy Jones yet.
How have we not gotten to Davy Jones yet? He's the main antagonist of the movie.
Well, he's not the main antagonist necessarily, right? He's like the secondary antagonist.
I mean, okay,
like,
he's the main antagonist for Jack and his plot.
Yeah. Well, and Turner, right? Turner gets on the ship, right, to meet his dad and stuff.
But Will kind of is in between Davy Jones and Cutler Beckett. And
yeah, I do like the idea of, like, Beckett driving a wedge between our two, like, main characters.
Yeah.
Right, or two groups of main characters. Like, that is an engaging idea for a sequel.
Remember how I had, like, a take on how I would have handled the Pirates series? Beckett and his whole, like, ideology thing are part of that.
The fucking kebab joke. Ha 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 ha. So
God, they could have cut this entire sequence and lost literally nothing from the movie.
Well,
it's absolutely useless.
I mean, they would have lost 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah, but then they could have filled that 30 minutes with something actually good.
Yeah.
So actually cutting it would have been a net gain.
Okay, so that's the thing you were talking about?
I thought it was the first thing Jack does that's strange credulity, but actually it's more like the fourth or fifth.
Okay, that was kind of good. Like, the weight of the stick. Now that's bullshit. Yeah, Jack, you're gonna die. Ow, ow.
He should.
Yeah, he should be dead. Here's my question. Right? So, like, they always have this thing where when you hit a bunch of stuff when you're falling, it, like, causes you to not die.
I'm pretty sure the Mythbusters tested it, though. I'm not sure what they ultimately found.
Oh, there's the eye. Excellent work. Why? I mean, fuck him, right? Oh, there he is. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they could have just, like... Well, no, they couldn't have hid on the island that no one can see, because that island, like...
Sank into the ocean.
Oh, did it sink into the ocean?
Yeah, they said at the beginning of the movie that it was like lost beneath the waves or something.
Fucking what? Why? That makes no...
Who even knows? Probably because I didn't want to bother bringing it back.
Well, I guess that answers your question. Yeah, bathos again. It was good, though. It's good.
Yeah, it's good the first couple times they use it for bathos.
Yeah.
Why do they care about the dog?
Well, now they're gonna eat the dog, right? There's like an end
The
credit
entire
scene.
tribe is going to eat one dog?
Well, they were gonna all eat one dude.
Yeah, because it was like a religious thing.
Yeah. There's an end credit. There's an end credit scene where the dog is now the god. I am not shitting you.
Oh, hey, Pintel salutes Royal Navy style, with the palm facing away from the head instead of perpendicular to the head.
What?
I don't know why I noticed these things.
Wait, I don't know what that means.
Oh, no, never mind. It's not important. It's
Okay.
like completely an irrelevant detail. Deckard was like, no, don't take it at sword point. Negotiate with them. And Will immediately proceeds to go take it at sword point.
What?
This is where they go visit Tiadama, who's one of the better parts of this movie.
Wait, they visit who?
The like mystic lady,
Oh.
who's one of the only characters of color in this movie who's not like who's actually good, even though she's still kind of a stereotype.
Hmm. Oh, I see. He's...
Okay, this Jack is overly sesquipedalian joke is kind of wearing out its welcome.
Yeah, so they're trying... He's convincing this guy... He's convincing Will to save... To make the compass work, right?
Yeah, so that he can...
Well, so he has to know what the fucking key does, right? If he knows it's connected to Davy Jones.
Yeah. But he doesn't... I think maybe the compass isn't working because Jack is having doubts about whether he wants to be immortal or not. Because that's an arc that gets followed through later on in this movie. Or not this movie, the next one.
You're gonna break the dress.
They do end up tearing it, I think.
Wait, so this is the stuff from... So they're, like, dredging up the treasure from the island.
No. It's the, I think it's the dress Elizabeth was wearing when she ran away. Because
Oh.
yeah, because she's right here.
Oh, well, then we have to find her.
Suspense theme's back.
Mm-hmm. Wait, this is a different island?
Yeah. I think it's actually okay, so full disclosure, I actually played the Pirates of the Caribbean MMO when I was a kid, and I think Tiadama was supposed to be in Cuba, so I guess this is Cuba.
I guess.
It was actually not that bad of a game, although it did gate most of its actual good content behind a subscription. Although, better a subscription than microtransactions, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, remember Club Penguin?
Vaguely.
That was fun. I had a
I mostly
subscription.
know Club Penguin for memes.
I had a subscription to it specifically so I could have the different colors of puffins. Or puffles or whatever they were called.
Puffle sounds right.
Because I like collecting things. And they were each
this is
different...
actually important to the plot now.
Okay. Her. This looks straight out of the ride.
Okay, I think they just explained that the reason the compass isn't working is because Jack doesn't know whether the key will actually help him or not. Like he vaguely knows that it's connected to Davy Jones and Davy Jones' part, but he doesn't know whether or not he should actually go through the whole fetch quest of finding the thing, because he's not sure whether it will get him out of the predicament he's in.
Right. Okay. Well, so this is again straight out of the ride, right? The opening bit.
I guess I haven't been on the ride in forever.
Okay, so you pass the loading area. You pass through this something that looks a lot like this bayou-esque small town or small cottage. Wait, you mind the boat? The bird gets to go. Is there a magic explanation for why the bird's sentient?
It's not. I don't know if it's sentient. It's just sort of.
What?
You should probably turn on subtitles for this.
You should
probably. Her accent is so thick as to be almost undecipherable. I have them already.
Boo. Fucking loser. Quitter. Turning on subtitles.
Haha, get it? It's a sex joke.
Oh, yeah, it is kind of a sex joke. Does she have sex with people?
I mean, it's a Disney movie, so they can't.
I mean, they can't say it, but does she?
They seem to be heavily implying that she does.
An undead monkey. Oh, does she use the monkey to bring Barbossa back?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, so he got the compass from her.
Apparently.
That's sick. Yeah, she's
I actually
really cool.
forgot about that.
They're really building up Davy Jones.
Yeah, and it works. Like he is also a very good and scary and fun villain.
Yeah. I mean, the actor's great. What?
Because the woman he fell in love with was like the sea goddess.
Yeah. Well, she is the woman and the sea
Yeah,
goddess.
yeah. I feel like they really mishandled the whole like divine apotheosis thing at the end of the third one.
Well,
She just kind of turns into a giant and then leaves.
and then like explodes into a bunch of crabs, right?
Yeah, and then there's a whirlpool, or it's just not like, it's a little bit of an anticlimax.
So wait, what are they explaining right now? I feel like it might be
The
important.
whole Davy Jones heart thing
Hmm.
that she just explained that he like cut out his heart and put it in the chest after she broke his heart,
Hmm.
or she is explaining it now.
Yeah. So Davy Jones has the key on him.
Yeah, it becomes like a whole MacGuffin for a good chunk of this movie when
Yeah.
Will is on the Flying Dutchman and he has to like get it through a variety of means.
Oh, so I see. So he's gonna make Will go on the ship to get the key.
Uh, yeah, among it's one of the things that I have talked about that is like out of character for Jack, that he basically sells Will and a bunch of other people out to Davy Jones.
Hmm. What?
It's like a sailor superstition thing, probably.
I think it's the thing that's making having the Davy Jones track them, right?
Yeah,
Oh, so it's like when the Night King touches Bran, right? It's the same shit.
I did not watch the show.
Good.
Yeah, I'm starting to think so.
Wait,
And here is
starting?
another MacGuffin.
Wait, what the
Hmm?
fuck is this?
It's the jar of dirt.
What?
Land is where you are safe, so you will carry land with you.
This is really dumb. Well, no, he wants to know why it's helpful.
It's more of a good luck charm than anything, but it still becomes a MacGuffin
Ugh.
because just watch the movie. I keep like explaining things before they happen, and it like ruins the movie, even if you've seen it before.
Yeah. Ooh,
That was a cool transition shot.
it was. And it's a broken ship. Oh no. It's always sad.
Why did I assume that that's the Flying Dutchman?
Well, she told them, right?
She probably told them they'd find the Dutchman somewhere in that area,
Well, yeah.
which they do, but it's not that ship.
Are you sure it's not that ship?
I do know how this goes from here.
Well, I don't know. I imagine that like he would get on. And it's like, oh, it's not. This is dumb. It's like a broken ship, and then it like reforms itself because that's like its gimmick, right?
Oh, that might actually be it. I forget whether that happens or whether like they get on the ship and then the Dutchman shows up from underwater because it can do that apparently.
It can all. Oh, so the Flying Dutchman. That's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
No, that's Well, I mean, okay, yes, it can submerge itself, but it's not really a submarine in the same sense
Yeah.
that the Nautilus is a submarine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So circling back, we were talking about a hypothetical sixth Pirates of the Caribbean film.
Yeah.
and like what they could draw on for it.
Yeah.
And I was thinking Nautilus or uh, Moby Dick, probably. Like like those are
They
both
should really
iconic.
do like a final like end of the age of piracy thing.
I mean, that's what the trilogy is, right?
Yeah, but then they did two more after that. So now you really have to like
Well, because there isn't an end to piracy. That was the conclusion of movie 3.
right.
Pirates get to live forever. You remember Diary of a Wimpy Kid when they made like the 8th book or whatever, and like
Oh
the
yeah.
moral of
And
the
he was
story.
gonna become he was gonna stay as a child forever. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
This all is filmed much like a horror movie.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, it's pretty gross. No, so
Yeah, okay.
that's the fucking Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Doesn't fly.
Sadly, no.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of other like
It does have
ghost
Gatling
ships.
cannons though.
There's plenty of other ghost ships and stuff that they could draw on, right?
Yeah.
Right, but one of the jokes
And
of
Mary Celeste. Although that might have been after this movie's time.
yeah, one of the jokes that I think we keep making, right, is this idea of like them eventually fighting against ninjas.
Yeah.
Because like, haha, pirates versus ninjas was like
Yeah.
one of those internet jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Okay, so fire is effective.
Although I don't really know why it would be.
I mean, it's effective-ish, right? I imagine they heal over time.
Well, yeah, they're immortal ghost pirates, just like the first one.
Yeah. Oh. Really good
He has a
actor.
peg leg that's a crab leg.
Yeah. Who else does he play? He plays like someone in Harry Potter.
He's yeah. I forget who he is in Harry Potter though.
Like the one of the Ministry of Magic, like the minister.
Oh yeah, him.
Well, he's like the second one from movie 7. Ooh. Uh-huh. Yeah, they were talking about the immortal soul earlier, right?
Yeah, but this obviously isn't one of those guys.
Do you not fear death? Yep, kill him.
This is really good character work, actually.
Yeah. Wait, if it's just postponing the thing, right? Like joining a pirate crew is just gonna make you a pirate, and then you're definitely gonna go to hell.
I don't think heaven and hell really enter it, right?
Well, there's like
Like,
it's. I mean, it does, right?
okay,
Well,
oh yeah, no, they go to hell basically in the third one, don't
they
they?
go to the Davy Jones locker,
Which is hell.
kind of, and they talk about like souls passing on and how Davy Jones is like that's supposed to be
Yeah.
his job.
Oh, okay, no, this is important.
Ooh. Dun dun dun. The Davy Jones's theme is fucking good.
So Barbosa's Mutiny happened 11 years before this.
Yeah.
This is funny, but like he does some really awful stuff because of it.
Yeah. $100 souls. 3 days. Holy shit. That's another eunuch
Joke's
joke.
back.
He's in love.
Oh, that's clever. Even Davy Jones calls him out for being a dick.
Yeah.
He does have to think about it for a second.
Ugh. 3 days is not a lot of time.
No, it's not. So we mentioned during our commentary of the first one that Jack was trying to take over the Dutchman by killing Davy Jones. So does he have an intent to do that at this point in time? Like, is he already planning that he's going to kill Davy Jones and take over? Because if he is...
He already knows about... He knows about the chest.
He knows about the chest, he knows about the key, he knows about the heart. I don't know if he knows at this point that stabbing the heart lets him take Davy Jones's place.
That's fair.
So if he does intend to do it, then he's just like, we can assume that he's gonna just like get all these people to board the Dutchman and then take it over and free them all. But if he doesn't know, then he is condemning them to like 100 years or an eternity or whatever.
Yeah. Additionally, I broached this slightly earlier. There was a deleted scene that you really like from movie 3.
Yeah, the people aren't cargo scene.
Yeah, which like posits that Jack Sparrow became a pirate, right? And was like branded a pirate initially. Because
he smuggled slaves away from the East India Company.
Yeah, because he freed a bunch of slaves, right? And that's why Beckett gave him the brand.
Yep.
And like that's a really cool scene, and I imagine they might have cut it because they included this scene in
you're probably right.
As like a major part of this film.
Yeah.
This is really fucking dumb.
It is, but it works as a way to get the it works as a way to get the main characters all in one place. She was not even really trying to disguise her voice.
Tortuga. Huh. I mean, she worked pretty hard on that like story and that whole gambit.
I'll be back in 1 second. I gotta turn the light on. It's getting dark in here. about that.
Holy shit, Jack. Just anyone.
Yeah.
Perfect. Huh. Sooner than you think. Oof. Oh, this is the guy. This is Norrington.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
They went to Tripoli?
Mm-hmm.
What were they doing in the Mediterranean?
I don't know. Oh, he's just kind of being a dick.
Yeah. He's very drunk.
Yeah.
This is the there's another they're reusing another theme. It's the
It's a theme.
yeah, it's for like
The
pirate
music
betrayal stuff.
the music plays louder now that there's a bar fight. It's like it's usual. Do you think Davy Jones wouldn't allow women on his crew?
I don't think he'd care. We don't see any, but that's because most sailors are men.
Hmm.
Elizabeth just magically learned to sword fight, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a while.
She is married to Will.
Well, she's trying to get married to Will.
Okay, yeah, but he probably taught us.
Fucking Norrington just like doing nothing but getting drunk. What is he doing with these hats?
This scene is kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he's looking for a good new hat, right?
I think the reason I thought this movie was good was just because I forgot the entire Pelagostos subplot. And, like, apart from that, it's mostly pretty decent.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Norrington. Oh my god.
Eh. I mean, yeah, it sucks. So wait, he was fired because he like focused too hard on capturing Jack?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, isn't that what Beckett's gonna do?
Yeah, but Beckett is like the head of the East India Company, so he can't get fired because he's the guy who decides who gets fired.
Oh, yeah. Ew.
It's literally like the exact same place they found Gibbs.
Yeah.
Because it's haha, same as yours, just a chapter behind.
Ah, that's clever. Wait, did Gibbs... Hold on, is that the backstory? Like, Gibbs got, like, focused too much on some pirate?
I don't think it's literally that. It's just that, like, Gibbs was an officer in the Royal Navy.
This is the silliest fucking thing.
I think it's kind of fun.
It is very fun. But hey, he has the same locket, right? So it's not even, like, a surprise. Right? He has the same locket as, what's her name? As the, priestess.
Oh, yeah. Huh. I didn't notice that, but I'll check for it.
Ew, yeah.
The organ music is pretty great. It adds a lot of atmosphere to this.
It does. He's a fucking organ in his ship. How fucking extra. It's amazing. I mean, how much crew do you actually need? Hey. Ow. How does he just know?
He like probably recognizes him somehow.
Yeah, because you know
He
that
could.
that child actor looks so similar to the. Ooh.
Is that a cat of nine tails?
Mm. I mean, it's a whip.
Well, he said the cat's out of the bag.
Ugh. That's really bad. Someone's gonna whip this guy.
Okay, we can't really see whether.
3 more.
We find out later why he agreed to do this.
What, whip him?
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, what's the reason? Like, is it not just like an emotional reason?
Yeah, there is like an actual reason.
Ugh, Jesus.
Oh, I guess we find out now.
Hmm.
Is that still in Skarsgård?
I don't know.
Huh.
Just literally part of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You just like become part of the ship. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, this guy's so fucking cool.
Roll credits. God, I've cinema since brainworms.
You have so many brain worms.
I do. I won't even deny it.
Do I have any brain worms, Kieran?
We should probably actually pay attention to this because it's plot relevant.
The captain has the key. Yeah, where's the chest? Wow. Yeah. Oh. Entirely unforeseeable. Oh, that's Norrington.
Yeah. Why is he skeptical all of a sudden when he saw ghost pirates firsthand in the first one?
Ah. She got over it pretty quickly. Ugh. This again.
I told you the compass. There's This movie
Jeez.
does really do. It really does do the Infinity Stones thing. It's got like the compass, the key, the chest, the heart, the
Mm-hmm.
jar of dirt. Is there a sixth one? I don't know. But the point,
Oh,
like,
the piece of paper.
yeah, well, yeah, kind of, sort of, kind of,
Yeah.
but not really because it's just,
So he totally knows.
yeah,
He's like, no, no, Jack, no. He's like, if I get the chest and the key, if I get the chest, then I can free William. So he
okay. So
definitely fucking knows.
yeah, so maybe he does intend to free all those people, and he's just like, he just thinks they'll just be there for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Norrington wanders off just as he's explaining what it actually does.
It points to the thing you want most in this world. It is a really cool compass.
Yeah, it was a very clever idea because it's it's not just a MacGuffin. It's like an automatic character developer because you just stick it in someone's hand and you immediately find out more about them as a person.
Well, you find out where that person needs to go. It is
Well,
kind
yeah,
of
but like,
bullshit, right? It's basically a hey, we don't need to figure out, we don't need to come up with plot reasons for a character to
that gets back.
learn where to go. They can just use the compass and then they know where to go.
Yeah, but like, still, it's wait. Is that the sword Will made for Norrington?
Ah. This guy dies.
This guy?
Oh yeah, so it is that sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dad dies I think in the next movie, like off screen. Hey, guess what, Kieran? We're only like halfway done with the movie.
Oh my god. I have to take a look at that map.
Which map? The map in the background?
Yeah.
Oh, this game. This was fun.
Yeah.
It was one of like the DVD extras, right?
Was it?
Yeah, you could like play the game on the DVD if you wanted. Will, it's a game of luck. How does this work? Doesn't, like, I forget how this turns out.
I don't want to spoil it for you because it has a really fun,
Okay.
not fun, it has a really dramatically interesting outcome.
All right. Thematically interesting, huh?
Dramatically,
Oh,
but also, yeah.
an eternity.
I like that his voice drops.
Mm.
Nice.
You can still walk away?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a fucking, like, ballsy thing to say. Like, I like how Will just, like, gets over them being creepy sea monsters, like, basically instantly.
Well, he's already seen creepy sea monsters. Like
Yeah.
he went through the whole thing with Barbossa in the first one.
Yeah. Ah, god damn it.
He shakes it with his tentacle.
It's already happened, yeah. Wow. Hmm. Hmm.
So is Davy Jones lying?
Well, I mean, what do you mean lying?
Oh, okay. Right, it's everyone's dice.
Yeah. He's lying.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Wait, does he get the key? Wait, does he get the key, though?
No,
Oh.
because Davy Jones had to lose to give away the key, and he didn't.
Oh. He just needed to know where it was.
Yeah. So Bill just like sold
Fucked
away
himself.
his entire immortal, yeah, for really no reason.
I mean, you know, William eventually, like, can help him out with that.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that at the time.
None of them do. Oh, that one's awesome. God, these are really cool designs. Like, I imagine, like,
They are like the Barbossa Ghost Pirate designs were just sort of generic skeletons, but these guys are top notch.
yeah, and then they, like, fucking fuck it up. In, like, the fifth one,
Yeah,
they just do ink ghosts, and that sucks.
I thought the Ink Ghosts were pretty cool, but they still don't measure up to these guys.
Yeah. It's
And
funny
the
that
fourth one just has zombies who are like regular human beings in face paint.
yeah, it is unfortunate that fucking Davy Jones falls asleep. Like what?
Yeah, he really shouldn't need to.
This got the this has to have been a really fun scene to figure out, like technically on when you film it.
Are the tentacles prostheses or are they
Well, they're obviously CGI,
CGI?
right? They're definitely CGI, but I'm wondering about like to what extent are they CGI and
Yeah.
to
Well, I
what
mean, yeah, the moving ones are probably CGI, but like these limp ones down in front, those could be prostheses pretty easily.
No, he's all
Oh, they're all
CGI,
moving.
right? He's all
Okay, yeah,
CGI.
no, never mind. You're right. You're right.
I'm just wondering, I guess like I'm wondering about like the interaction between the tentacles and the sticks, right? To what extent was that like did they have like for this scene a couple fake tentacles for that purpose to like block it off for when they go
Oh, he
back
had
into
the
CGI?
lullaby playing out of the music box, and it stopped, and I was gonna wake up like
Yeah,
at the last minute.
of course. At the most dramatically important moment. Yeah.
Yep,
What is that?
it's a knife.
Hmm.
Well, he's not gonna die anymore.
That is a cool knife. I mean, it is just
Yeah.
kind of a regular knife, but like it is neat.
He's like wasting time.
Yeah. Oh, now that was
Wait, does he know?
foreshadowing. Well, no,
Does Will know?
Will, yes. Well,
Oh,
no. Will
no.
knows
He's
about the
just
heart, but he doesn't know about it being immortal, like making him
he
immortal.
doesn't yet. Okay, so he's just saying, okay, I'm gonna go kill it
Yeah.
because he thinks that'll break the curse.
Yeah. But it doesn't, because it needs
No,
to be a Davy
like,
Jones. He totally didn't wake up. Will escaped.
oh, and this is like, oh yeah, the letters of mark are another MacGuffin
That's what I said,
because
yeah.
yeah, they.
Hmm.
And Elizabeth too.
Yeah. They're like, oh, so they're also going after the thing we're going after.
Yeah,
Everyone's going after the same shit.
yeah, that's what these movies do because they're
Good?
setting up this massive gambit pile up that comes to a head in the third one.
Yeah.
He just says this right in front of Norrington.
What does he say?
That's the fact that the letters of marque offer a full pardon and a
Oh.
commission as a privateer.
Oh, so then Norrington takes it. That's what happens?
Uh, I forget who ends up with what at the end of this freaking movie, but yeah, I think Norrington ends up with the letters.
Hmm.
You know, talking about characters of color in this movie a lot, we kind of like forgot about Jack,
I mean,
and his portrayal sort of varies from moment to moment.
what do you mean? Well, I mean, so Johnny Depp is not a person of color.
Yeah, but Jack, like, I think Jack is coded at least that way. I don't know if he's like, I don't think he's coded as like an English guy.
Hmm.
I don't know though. Maybe I'm wrong.
Ooh. The heading changed.
Wait, what did he tell her?
I don't know. We were talking over it.
Damn it.
Oh, it's probably like switched
It's the
to him.
same ship.
Pirates are worse. Are they? Is Davy Jones not a pirate?
Not strictly speaking. He doesn't like attack and he doesn't attack and capture ships on the high sea.
For
He
money.
just like no. He does do that, but oh, here we go.
What the fuck is this thing? Oh, this is the thing that calls the Kraken. Davy Jones is OP.
Yeah, it's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Like that's why the heart is so important, because if you have him under your control, you basically like can destroy anyone else with both the Kraken and the actual ship, which is powerful in and of
Right.
itself.
Right, yeah. I don't know. There's other things to talk about, I assume, right? Oh, it's a tentacle. Obra Dinn was a really good game, right? Return of the Obra Dinn.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that
Yeah,
is?
watch how slowly it does this.
Right. So, you know Lucas Pope, right?
No.
Okay, you know Papers, Please, right?
Yes.
Okay, Lucas Pope designed and made Papers, Please.
Okay, and he also made Obra Dinn, which is...
Yes, he also made a video game called Return of the Obra Dinn, right? So it's like set kind of around this time period. You play as like an insurance inspector who has this like...
Oh, the Mythbusters tested that thing with the knife and the sail, and I think they found out it didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, why would it? You play as an insurance inspector with this little hand like clock thing called the Momentum Mori, or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And it allows you, when you see a dead body, to like time travel back to the instant that person died, right? And so this ship, right, the Obra Dinn, comes like ghosting into harbor, right? And everyone on it is like gone or dead, right?
Oh, and so it's like a puzzle game where you have to find out what happened to them.
Yeah, the puzzle game is you have to figure out who died and how they died.
It's the Sarlacc.
Yeah, who died and how they died, and also overarchingly what happened. It's really good.
No, I was just mentioning that the Kraken with like the maw underneath it looks like the Sarlacc for a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds fun. I might check that out.
It is very fun. It's like it has this really interesting art style. It's like 1-bit. Like it's 3D, but it only displays 2 colors, and it's like pixely, but it looks really fucking good. Like you have to see it to really get what I'm saying, but it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Um, and what else? I am the sea.
Not yet.
Oh, so just kill them all. We don't need any of them.
Yeah, I think he's just. Oh wow.
You think he's just what?
Uh, I think he's just that angry that Will got away.
Hmm. Anyways.
So he doesn't want to really bother recruiting anyone else.
Jack Sparrow. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, Oberdin is really good. It's a puzzle game that you can only really play once. Because like once
Yeah,
you've played
puzzle
it.
games do tend to be that way.
Yeah. Um but it's good. It's good. It's really good. Maybe we should play it on OCTOMAGIC.
Maybe. This whole Jack Elizabeth subplot could probably be cut too. Like, it's not the worst, but it's also not super
I mean,
helpful.
what subplot?
This
Them
whole, like,
being on the
love
same ship?
triangle thing.
Yeah.
Like, the movie keeps implying that they're gonna end up together, and it's just.
Is it? It doesn't seem like that. It just seems like. Oh, weird. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a love triangle if it's just Jack being like a creep
Yeah. Although,
and two people
wait
like
and see.
being in love and wanting to be married.
There's that word again.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the first one, he was like not doing that.
What, the
Like
right
he
thing?
went no, like being selfish. Like he went back for Will, didn't he?
Did he? I think he.
I forget.
Yeah.
And now she's like actively flirting with him back.
I mean, flirting with him, but more like just fucking with him.
Look at her, come on.
Yeah, she's fucking with him. Ooh. The black spot. Jesus Christ. The jar of dirt. Kraken? Ugh. So he's on land now. He's fine.
Yeah. Well, for certain values of fine.
Yeah. Remember in like the next movie when they put Davy Jones in a bucket?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
With the chest is just like here in this fucking like
I
random
guess.
spot of. Oh, so she wants him apparently.
Wait, the compass isn't even in her hand.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. Yeah, they got there before you. Wait, can the crew go on?
The crew can, apparently.
Oh. I mean, you have cannons though. Just shoot them with cannons. Right? Like
Yeah, they do. But I mean, they can just leave and then come back when the Dutchman isn't there anymore.
that too.
Because, like, they have to go to other places.
Have they finally found the titular dead man's chest?
Yep.
Fucking took them like 2 hours. Oh, it's just a bunch of fucking paper. What the fuck?
No.
Oh, it's a chest
It's
with
just,
a chest inside of it?
yeah.
Hold on, I gotta go for a hot second.
All right, should I pause it?
No.
Okay.
You do commentary, okay?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Will just shows up out of nowhere again for the second time in 2 movies. Gonna be some exceedingly awkward silences now that I'm doing this on my own. Whatever. Aren't callbacks great?
I'm not hearing any fucking commentary.
Hmm?
I'm not hearing any commentary.
I thought you were leaving.
What, to come back?
Okay, well, I'm
Did you?
staying quiet because they just did a big dramatic reveal. Well,
Oh.
an internal one, but
So this
Elizabeth now knows that Jack sold Will out to Davy Jones.
Okay. Yeah, and William came back. He's like, I'm sorry, what?
Jack needs to use the heart to threaten Davy Jones into making the Kraken go away.
Right. Ugh.
Why? What is Norrington's stake in this? Oh. Oh, okay, he needs...
Yeah.
Beckett needs the heart, which means Norrington needs the heart. Okay.
Wait, when does the fucking like the
It's
wheel?
coming up.
When does the
It's
wheel
coming soon.
happen? Really? Ah, Jesus. This movie's really dumb.
It is, but this is dumb in a funny way.
Wait, what did?
Haha.
She's had it with pirates.
They have to like do an exposition to explain this. Just like he just this is amazing.
Now
Oh
they're
my
gonna
God.
steal it, right?
I think this is about where these movies start to go from like actually good to just hilarious in their own weird way. If Elizabeth is so angry she can just like take it, she can just take the test for herself. No one no one else can see it, and Pinto and Ragetti are running off to grab it right now.
These two are running off to grab it right now.
That's their names.
Wait, they have names?
Yeah. It's just no one really bothers to learn them because they're not that important to the plot.
Yeah.
Where are they even going? They're just all fighting each other, but they don't.
Well, they're running away from each other as like part of the fight.
I guess. Stops her equip for some reason.
Yeah, these guys are gonna get it.
Yeah. I forget actually what their role is in this part of the plot.
I'm surprised this part of the plot is part of the plot.
Well, the three-way sword duel was actually a pretty cool idea. It's just the way that they handle it is like...
Well, Norrington isn't that interesting. Like, I don't know if he should be here.
He's okay. He's gotten a lot more interesting since the first one.
Yeah. Jesus.
He didn't even hear him say that. Whatever.
Yeah, but the chest isn't there either.
No, but they think it is.
I know what they think. Yeah, I think maybe the problem with this movie is that there's a bunch of MacGuffins and we have no idea what any of them do.
Yeah. This movie could stand to be streamlined like a lot.
I mean, so could the first one, right?
It could have a little bit, but this one needs it even more. God. The proper response to that is to kill Jack and, well, not proper, but like the response you would expect Norrington to give to that is to kill Jack and then Will. But it does.
Fucking...
I guess that is what he tries to do. So
men are the worst, and I hate them. This is why you should never.
It is a little bit odd that Elizabeth just sort of he just falls over.
Yeah, you should never date or be a man. That's my advice.
It is a little bit odd that Elizabeth, after like figuring out how to actually like drive the plot, just decides to stop doing it for this climax plot.
This is the climax?
It's a climax. I think we have another one coming up after this.
Yeah. Whoop. That's bullshit.
It is. It really is. This is also sort of when Jack stops being
useful,
competent. Mostly, he has his moments in the third one. I should say, but this is like
What happened to your sword or gun or
I think
whatever?
either Will or Norrington stole it. I forget which.
Yeah. Oh, hey. They referenced that scene from the. I mean, at least the movie knows, right?
Yeah, the thing that makes this the funniest is how completely like self-aware it is.
Jesus. Just everybody all at once.
That's kind of what makes this stuff fun. Like the fact that so many people just cross paths all at the same time. The
Ugh.
chaos is really amusing. They do it again at the beginning of the third one, and then again at the end of the third one.
Yeah. Well, they want. Yeah. You gotta get in there. Yep. And then, like, someone else goes into the thing to fight Jack, right?
I forget.
Yeah. See?
How does this even? Like you can see that they're messing with the camera angle so that you can't figure out when they should and shouldn't be falling.
Well, it's more to like they're messing with the camera angle so you can tell what's happening, but you're supposed to know that they're just so cool that they can do it even when they're upside down.
I guess.
Oh, nice one, Jack.
Like I said, this is sort of the part where Jack starts just bumbling into success instead of getting it.
I mean, if my heart was in that chest, I would be feeling it right now with all this dropping and bumping and shit. Yep, it's a heart. It's pretty gross.
Yeah. It's got barnacles on it. Tiny ones.
Ah, that's clever.
Oh yeah, the empty chest becomes a decoy on its own.
Yeah, so the chest is a separate. So the chest and the heart are separate MacGuffins, apparently.
Yeah. Jack Shenanigans theme's back.
Mm-hmm. What? Ugh.
So and this is now when the jar of dirt becomes its own MacGuffin because the heart is inside it. But then the jar also becomes a decoy later on.
Here's my question. Why doesn't the...
There's still half a freaking hour left of this movie.
Why doesn't the jar of dirt kill, like, having his heart in... Because his heart is now on land,
he himself
right?
Is not on land.
Boo.
The exact wording is he cannot step foot on land but once every 10 years. So
Boo.
presumably as long as he doesn't, like, actually go onto land himself.
What, he can't just do fucking, like, handstands for a while? Terrible. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why she couldn't, like, just join him or just be on the sea as well, right?
Who? Why Elizabeth couldn't join Davy Jones or Jack?
Right, so when Will becomes Davy Jones, right, she is also, at that point, the Pirate King, right?
Yeah.
Why can't she just why does she have to be stuck on land while
she
he's
doesn't.
Off?
It's sort of silly. Wait, okay,
How what?
Hold on.
So Norrington took the heart.
How does he know that it was in there?
He saw it.
No, he didn't.
He looked at it, and then yeah. Like, he looked at the jar.
Oh, Will can see that the key's in
Oh.
it, so he's gonna check.
Oh, he doesn't need to check, probably. Wait, but he has the heart, doesn't he?
Yeah,
So wait, why would he leave with the chest if he also has the heart?
because he's gonna use it to lure them away with.
But isn't he luring them away with the chest? Oh. He's just like, I see. He's juking them.
They,
He's
yeah,
tricking them.
they don't need him if they have the chest because they think the heart's inside it. So he's just gonna.
Ugh, no. Unacceptable. Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Why were your prayers with him? Why do you care?
Because he's gonna get left to Davy Jones.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, this is Elizabeth's first actual glimpse of the Flying Dutchman. Everyone else has seen it before.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, like from a distance. It's a. Ooh, cannons. Do people have to, like, control the cannons?
They're probably magic on Jones's side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess we did need, like, at least one ship battle in this pirate movie, right?
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Hey, remember how at the beginning of this movie I said that the Dutchmen had Gatling cannons?
Yeah.
We get to see them in this scene.
That's cool. Big yawn. Oh, that's cool. How, like, they have cannons on the front.
Yeah.
Hmm. It's interesting that the Black Pearl is faster than the Dutchman. Why do they have to whip these guys? It seems unnecessary.
Just cuz. They're bad guys. It's what they do.
uh. Yeah, you don't have the leverage. The thump thump? Wait, when did we see the Gatling guns?
The triple cannons.
Oh, so you mean on the Flying Dutchman?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I said.
I'm
Didn't
sorry.
I?
I thought you said Black Pearl.
No, the Pearl doesn't have them, although that would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, shoot it. Why is it so slow? Like, just for dramatic effect this time?
Yep. We interrupt this Pirates of the Caribbean movie to bring you Phantom Menace.
Yeah, like, at what purpose? Like, why
so that they
hold...
can hit its tentacles when they're on the side of the ship.
Yeah. Ow. Ouch, owie. My tentacle wenticles. Why are there no boats? Also, what? Oh, yeah, the monkey. She is the monkey. What the fuck? What are they doing?
They're trying to blow it up.
Blow what up? Oh, the Kraken?
Yeah. Are they going to use the rum?
Aw, how sad. How many canisters of rum do you think they have?
And they're gonna, damn it, they're setting up a why is the rum gone joke in the third one when Jack is in Davy Jones's locker with the Pearl with no rum because they blew it all up.
Yeah, they definitely had a plan at this point, right? By the point of, like, they made this one and the next one like
obviously.
around simultaneously. They had like a whole idea. Fucking Jack.
Why is it still going after the Pearl? It should be going after Jack.
Oh, I mean, it is probably not that smart.
Well, I mean, no, he's the one who's marked, right?
That is true. I mean, are they not being paid for it?
Well, I mean, probably not right now.
True.
How many fucking red shirts does Jack's crew have?
I don't know.
Most of them died on the Pelagostos Island, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they used their boats to make all the cages, and then one of the cages dropped, and a bunch more people died.
Did he not like hire people from the island, like the pirate island?
Tortuga? No, the Pearl didn't go there, did it? Oh wait, yes it did, because
He needed the 909, the 99.
Yeah.
The 99, not the 999.
So
which,
he
like,
probably hired,
didn't
like,
go anywhere, by the way.
Actually competent people.
Right? That was completely worthless, too. Right? Like, they didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I guess it's possible that, like, these movies are just, like, a bunch of things that happen.
That's probably a good description.
A bunch of piratey things transpire. The movie series.
I'm gonna start calling it that from now on.
Excellent. Ugh, Jesus, Will.
What a dumbass.
How did you fuck up this bad? Yeah, how many red shirts are actually on this fucking crew? This is
Yeah, we've seen like
crazy.
7 or 8 of them die during this movie.
Yeah. Oop. Hey, it's the plot of everybody's favorite hentai.
What? No.
Jesus. Yeah, lots of death. Come on. Come on, Elizabeth. Wait, what?
He came back.
Why did he come back?
Because we saw him looking at his compass.
Oh.
So presumably it told him that what he wanted most in the world was to go back to the Pearl and like be with his crew and his ship.
Oh, so like that whole conversation about like doing the
Freedom.
right thing and freedom and stuff.
That too.
Oof. Ow. It's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Ugh. Wait, I thought the Kraken killed everybody. Like I thought that's the isn't that how this movie ends?
The actual important characters are still alive.
How does it? I thought that. Okay, I don't know.
It's complicated, but you'll see it in a moment. So this is sort of like the darkest hour of this series, of this trilogy's 3-act structure.
Yeah. If we're being honest, the first movie isn't all that good of a first act.
Nah, but that's because they didn't know they were making any more.
Yeah, I mean, if we're being honest, Norrington and Beckett probably should have been the same character for that to work.
No, we talked about this during the first one, and I don't think...
Well, I know
like,
that...
Norrington has his own distinct arc.
I know he does, but, like, if you're thinking about it from the perspective of, like, these being a cohesive film trilogy, right, they should have had the main bad guy be introduced in the first film.
Yeah. And this is just in here for, like, pure drama's sake.
No, she's distracting him.
Well, I know, but, like, the fact that Will sees it, and, like, the fact that it happens in this way...
Mm-hmm.
Like, it sort of works, and I'm not saying they should, like, cut it necessarily, but it is a little bit.
It does add just a bunch of bullshit in the third one.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
That's fun that Elizabeth is like such a pirate boo, and and the time she finally gets acknowledged because she's something like shitty so that she can escape with her life.
Yeah, I mean that is the most pirate thing to do apparently in this series, right?
Yeah. Which makes it really weird that they're like all for piracy in like every other thematic thing they do.
Hmm.
Why are they still just like sitting here?
Yeah, come on, guys, we gotta go.
They're just staring into each other's eyes.
Well, they were like, wait, but Jack.
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, it's possible Jack, like, just straight up should have died and stayed dead here at the end of this.
Maybe. He does have some good moments in the third one.
I know, but, like, again, if you're thinking
Like,
of this...
his arc isn't really done here.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, I don't know. But, like, if it was, right, it would be I think it would, again...
It would be a good send-off.
It would be
we'll see.
A more cohesive, like, 3-act trilogy thing again, right? Because this is...
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow, again, is, like, the morally gray, like comedy relief-esque sort of character, sort of.
I don't think he's comic relief.
He's not. He's somewhat comic relief. He's Hey, it's a sphincter.
It's its mouth.
Yeah. It's comic. He's comic relief adjacent.
It's sort of weird that they have him get slimed like this, because of what's going to happen in a second.
Yeah. It's that. Yeah, this is a pretty good send-off. If this character actually died here. Right, but, like, again, if you imagine this as the Empire Strikes Back of the series, right? If this was only 3 films and they weren't planning on having Jack be the actual main character, then having Jack die here would be kind of be like Han Solo
getting frozen in carbonite.
Right? Well, I guess it still is, because, like, both of those characters come back due to a rescue mission in the first. Never mind. This is literally Han Solo. God damn it. Yeah, he might have wanted to have done that before.
Yeah. But Jack doesn't know who took it.
Yeah, Jack doesn't know who took it.
Him.
And neither does... I mean...
He's doing, like, the big name shout to the sky, but Jack had pretty much nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah. Wait, how did he get the... Oh, yeah, he took the letters of marque out of the... Why does he need to claim them? The signature is on it and the name is on it.
Yeah. And now the bad guys have the things that they want.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
And they're going back to Tia Dalma.
For reasons.
I think because they need to know what to do next now that, like, the pearl is gone.
Which raises the question, how the fuck do they get there?
They need... Oh, yeah, they're trying to... They probably just, like, caught a ship to Cuba or something. But they're trying to get Jack back. Because they need him and they need the pearl.
I mean, the question is...
like, fight Davy Jones.
The question is, A, why would they want Jack back? Like, why would they think that Jack could be taken back, right? He got fucking eaten by a giant monster.
Well, I mean, they know that immortality and, like, escaping death is a thing that can happen in this universe. And like, Tia Dalma knows about this stuff. Yeah. She's like the wise old mystic woman. She's not old. Why did I call her old? She's the wise mystic woman.
She is an ancient goddess of the sea.
Okay, yeah, but like...
And that is the archetype.
She's not really like the old hermit Ben Kenobi type. She's more of a different wise mystic archetype.
Yeah. What?
A lot of these people like actively mutiny to get. Actually, no. Pinto and Rogette are the only people here who are part of the original mutiny.
Yeah. Well, you know, character arc. They had a character. They had a character arc.
Sort of.
Clearly, just talk about it. Just be adults,
Yeah,
please.
for God's sake. Oh, Will is being like noble because he thinks she's into him.
Ugh, ridiculous. I mean, why? Yeah, but why do you care? I guess they just
They
want the
show they
pearl.
show why in the next movie. They want the pearl and they want Jack back because he's their friend. But there's also another reason which they develop in at World's End.
I guess it's just like emotionally they like him.
Yeah, I think here this is just being played off as a display of friendship towards him.
I mean, he's a cool guy. He's fun.
He is pretty cool.
He's also terrible.
He's not that terrible.
He did try to like enslave 99 people.
Again, we like yes, probably maybe, but it's possible that he was just trying to like con Davy Jones into freeing them. So we don't know.
Hey. Yay! He's back.
Haha, he eats an apple. It's like a callback again. The series really loves callbacks.
I mean, a lot of series really love callbacks.
That's true. But this one is like really unsubtle about it, I guess. Okay, so the movie is over, and now we are going to look back on the film as a whole, I guess.
Yeah, and then also I think you should tell us your fucking fan fiction. Your
I
fucking
told you I was saving that. I'm saving that for when we get to the end of either At World's End or Dead Men Tell No Tales, because I want to like look back on the series in the retrospective and talk about what I would have done differently.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that
Yeah,
one
so
it was
this one generally holds up okay, except for some sequences that could be cut out probably. The Pelagostos sequence being like the standout example of this movie does not need this.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a good enough movie, but it's very obviously about like it falls into the traps of like a lot of part ones do, right?
Which is
It very clearly is building to an actual conclusion, right?
yeah.
Which is I think that the conclusion
You mean
of
a lot of
something.
part twos? Because
What?
like
Yeah, well, no, part ones obviously come with part twos, but the issue with that is that when you break a movie into like a part one and a part one is all setup and part two is all payoff. And
oh okay, you mean like the first Deathly Hollows movie or the first like Breaking Dawn movie, not like the first part of a trilogy.
yeah, no, not like the first part of a trilogy, like the
Yeah,
first
okay.
yeah.
Then yes, you're right.
And I think that like because of that it doesn't feel as satisfying as the first one did. It doesn't feel like, ah,
That's
yes,
fair.
this is a really good movie. It feels like, oh, I enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to the next one, which was the goal of the film, but it does not like necessarily make the movie a good like experience on its own.
Yeah. Although like this series is kind of like it has you watch it for like the really good moments and scenes in it that are like really stand out, and then you just kind of zone out everything else. It's not like it's I guess I would say it's sort of inconsistent in terms of quality, especially after the first one, like where you're just sort of it's not that great when taken as a whole collective experience, but you still watch it anyway because it's like, oh yeah, it's that.
Yeah. What else? I think that things. Yeah. I think it probably could have been condensed, maybe. I think the first one probably could have been condensed.
Maybe a little bit. This one more so. The third one definitely could be condensed, and I already know that without even having watched it in several years, because I know what a Byzantine mess that movie became. And let's just say that watching it is going to be an experience.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it's
like this one thing I've noticed, like thinking about this movie and thinking about the movies that come after this, is that the series is almost never satisfied with, like, after actually even going back to the first movie, the series is almost never satisfied with having just two sides to a fight.
That is true. I'm actually a little frustrated that we didn't get a lot of Will and Elizabeth together. And like looking back on the series, we kind of never do. Right? Like
I think we get some in the next one.
In the first movie, they're very much separated through like the entire thing. Like that's like the driving force.
Barbossa has kidnapped her.
Yeah, and then in this one, they're also separated because someone else captures her, and then she goes off looking for him, and then they find each other eventually near the end of the film. And then like in the third one, they're all pissy at each other because Will's like, "You kissed Jack, and I'm a baby, and I can't handle things." And so like they also don't like they're together because they're the two straight leads. Like they're the guys, they're the people, they're the ones that are together. And it's not like a compelling relationship, which I think this could have been a good movie to solidify them as a relationship, especially if in the third movie you're planning on having them like get pissy with each other.
So I guess the overall verdict is that this is like a decent movie, but it missed a lot of opportunities to be better.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's kind of like vaguely sort of what I went in thinking about it.
They really should have fucking explained like why Jack wanted the chest.
Yeah, that was, I mean, it was I think it's mostly a problem for us because we like try to no like if you're like a casual viewer and you don't really care that much about character motivations, like you're probably just going in thinking, oh, Jack wants the chest because it's the MacGuffin and it's treasure and he needs it for whatever reason. And it actually does eventually explain that he needs it so that he can threaten Davy Jones to calling off the Kraken. Yeah. But I think we were talking over most of those explanations, so.
Oof, yeah, sorry everyone. Anyways,
I mean, you should be able to mute our audio temporarily and just watch the movie through something important.
Yeah, I mean, hypothetically, you could just like, here's a crazy thought, right? Instead of listening to us at all, right? You don't have to do any of this like timing and pausing and shit. You just like watch the movie. Like, that's a crazy idea, right? I don't know. Seems fake. It seems.
Why would you do that when you could listen to us?
Exactly, right?
All right, I think that's all for now, though.
I don't know. Like, so, yeah, I think we talked about everything.
Yeah, if you have anything else you want to chime in with, now's probably the time.
I don't know. Yeah, it was, yeah. It had the issues that we described, and the third one is either going to like make this one better or not stick the landing.
It's a little of both, if I remember it correctly.
Well, I guess we'll see next time.
Yes, we will.
All right, bye.
Goodbye.